Tonight, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have the Queen's blessing to strike out on their own. The agreement announced after an unprecedented royal meeting. Princes Charles, William and Harry gathering at the Queen's secluded country home with the media camped outside. Reports Meghan may have dialed in from Canada, too. The Queen releasing a rare personal statement calling the talks very constructive, saying the family is entirely supportive of Harry and Meghan. And although we would have preferred them to remain full-time working members of the royal family, we respect and understand their wish to live a more independent life. The couple's bombshell announcement last week sparking endless headlines and speculation about why they wanted to leave royal life and whether a rumored brotherly rift between William and Harry was the cause. That rumor was fueled by an unsubstantiated report in a British newspaper alleging Prince William's behavior drove the Sussexes away. But this morning, a sign of public unity from the brothers, who issued a joint statement calling the report false, offensive, and potentially harmful. Tonight, there are still no details on what Harry and Meghan's new role will look like, but the Queen wants final decisions in the coming days.
People are looking at the monarchy, not just in the UK, but in America, in Canada, thinking, why can't they sort it out? Why do they look so dysfunctional?
There will be a transition period while the two sides figure out things like jobs and finances. But the couple has cleared the first big hurdle, winning the Queen's approval.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.